Welcome to the city, man. Have a seat.
You turn me on, we no can the other day. When some decide we be balling, all your money we be spending. No dogo, my man in the beating, the DJ is spinning, the ladies are shaking their in the building. We know they joke anymore. Doctor, your dollar the poor, $2 just have to call.
I know it's 99 Jams, Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Reggae music on a Friday night, but sometimes it's not all about the reggae music. Sometimes it's not all about just whining on that dance hall rhythm. Sometimes we gotta check in with the motherland, and tonight we going to Nigeria with the new artist named
Challex the Boss.
Challex the Boss out of Nigeria. Big up the gusto, big up the versus music. Yeah. Challex, welcome to the Magic City, brother.
Man, thanks so much. Thanks.
So, is this your first time in Miami, Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, it's my first time and it's beautiful out here. Can't lie. It's beautiful.
What are you loving the most about being here in South Florida?
I love the city. You know, I love the weather. Very, very important. Got a couple of guys out here. You know, my friend Bitcoin Chief. You know, the first guy to buy Bitcoin in Africa.
Okay.
So he's out here. He's doing big, and I'm here with him. We're just checking the city out and just enjoying the flow and all that.
Yeah. What's the biggest difference between Nigeria and Miami?
Out here is different, it's beautiful. This is America. You can't really compare America to Africa in terms of infrastructure and all of that. But, Africa is Africa. Everyone is unique, but it's beautiful here and it's beautiful there.
Now from the inside looking out, right?
Yeah.
Now from the outside looking in.
Yeah.
When growing up in Africa and you hear all these stories about America and what it is, the land of opportunity and this big thing it is across the globe.
Yeah.
Being here, is it what it is, or is it lesser than what you thought it was? Like what's the vibe being touched down on American soil?
Growing up, we've always had dreams to be here, to travel around. I think it's a dream come true. But, Africa to me still stands in different aspects. You get, it's America. I said that before. It's beautiful. They got their stuff going, but, it's not really as rosy as we see it. America to me is just for certain kind of individuals. Mostly, the tech guys, the doctors, a lot. The entertainment aspect of America. Mostly where I stay in New York. If you ain't blown, it's difficult for you to really move around it. You need to be that name to enjoy, the wealth or whatever you can get from the system.
It's called status.
Yes, you need to get that status to be able to really flow.
Right.
So out in Africa, you can still keep pushing the music and just getting it done, and then someday you're out there. But out here, for real, it's not really easy to really get things done. So I tell a couple of my guys back home, like, guy, it's not easy as we thought, but
right.
It's America, so you just try to see how to switch to the system and all of that. And if you can't, then you have to work. For me, I'm back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm one leg in, one leg out.
Yeah.
The system,
I get it.
It's crazy now.
I get it. Well, keeping it with the music, right? Because that's what kind of brings you to the States. How long you been in the game now? How long you been doing the music? Then you are considered an Afro beats artist, right?
Yeah, I'm an Afrobeat artist. I've been here for a while, probably 15 years or thereabout, So, I'm big home. I do my stuff, and I got on plays, my videos on big screens in Africa and all of that. So, it's me in a new city, in a new place, trying to, get my foot on the ground, trying to connect to people and, connect to new grounds and try to break through. So,
yeah, no doubt. Now, with Afro beats being like that #1 genre now that kind of just took over the whole music scene, and you seeing the success of the Burner Boys of the world, and Fireboy was just here a couple of weeks ago shutting down the stage.
That's cool.
What sets Challex apart from the rest? What do you bring into the game?
Afrobeat is a name. It's a big name for genre of music, and then inside of it we have different kind of you hear Afro life, Afro pop, Afro this, Afro that.
It's almost like hip hop where you have trap music, but then you have the drill music now. You have the New York sound, you have the Atlanta sound. Is it kind of the same thing?
Yeah, that is how Afrobeat is. Afrobeat is a big house. you know, that embodies a lot of sounds, Afro life music, Afro this, Afro that, Afro generally is Afrobeat. You know, and it's a beautiful sound. You know, you can't come across it and don't love it. You get, and the good thing about it is it helps us coming out here to easily, you know, get noticed and easily get vibed to it, you know. So when you say I'm an Afrobeat artist, everybody's like, Afrobeat? I like Afrobeat, I like Nigeria, I like Africa. So, you know, it has actually opened that platform for a lot of us growing in the system out here to really leverage on what the big guys have done. Burna, Whiskey, the video, everybody, you know, they've opened that space for us to walk through without really trying to do a lot of introduction.
Right.
So you can introduce your name and then you can introduce Afrobeat. Afrobeat is there already.
It's here.
You get, so
here.
that is the beauty of it. And
Yeah.
you know, Afrobeat is a very beautiful sound. You know, like me, I have a band. I have my band, you know, so when I'm performing, I perform with my band. I like to listen to the lead guitarist, the sax guys, the violin and all of that. So Afrobeat comprises a lot of those sounds. I'm a piano and it's so much. You know, that's why I say it's a house that embodies a lot of things in it. And over the years, man, it's we're proud as Africans.
That's
to have
great.
that come on.
Because sometimes here in the States, especially in this hip hop game, right, it be us holding us back,
Yeah.
right? Sometimes, you know, the hate is real.
True.
Is it the same way in Africa, or is it more love, everybody more collabs, or is there hate everywhere?
Hate is everywhere, true, but you know, for me, I think it's competitive out there. Everybody wants to get the top spot. So I tell my guys, I'm like, guys, you all should stop trying to deceive yourself that we ain't competing. We all are competing, but it's important for us to compete a safe kind of competition. You know, I don't need to pull you down to grow. I could hold you and we could grow together, you know. So it's competition out there. It's everywhere. Everybody wants to get the top spot. So, you know, there's definitely going to be envy. There's definitely going to be hate. You know, there's going to be love, you know. So it's always a mix in everywhere. It's not even in Africa, in America, wherever. People would always hate on people. So, you know, we just live with it and try to, you know, open space for the love we get, you know, and then try to lock out the hate. No negative vibe, though. Just
Nah, I feel that, man. And I like your vibe. You know, you sound like you're coming with something different, new energy in 2024.
Yeah.
We're about to get into some new music. Before we allow you to introduce your record that you're pushing, and we're allowed to blast off on 99 Jams, let people know how they can follow your movement. Let them know your social media handle. Do you have a website?
Yeah, I'm very active on social media. Challex D Boss on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. It's Challex D Boss, CHALLEXDEBOSS, you know. So that is how you can get me, and then my stuff's on all platforms, Apple Music, you know, everywhere, you know. So
Dope. Well, we about to get into this new music. Hey, yo, Waggy T, get it ready. Challex the Boss in the building. What's the record we about to hear?
We Are One. It's a music I did with Versus Music. You know, I was just trying to talk about, you know, racism, trying to emphasize on the fact that we are all one, black, white, whatever. You know, we get the same futures. We are one in the eyes of the Creator. We are humans. You know, love should lead. You know, no segregation and all of that. So, you know, we are one. That's what I was trying to preach on that record. And so far, so good. We've been getting some, you know, some very positive energies, you know, both home and abroad for that project.
Dope. Well, we appreciate you sliding through. You know, you're home away from home whenever you in the city. I know, shout out to Gusto, shout out to Versus Music. He'll be in the city in June. Yeah. Hopefully you'll be back in the city. Waggy T, get it ready. What's it called?
We Are One.
We Are One, right here on the big station. Let them know. What's the station?
99 Jams, Florida, Miami. You know, let's get it. Let's get it.
Boom.